You were meant for this journey of change. So follow the Walden Wayfinder, a new way to pursue your bachelor's degree, guided every step of the way by Walden University. We help make your goals more attainable by reducing barriers to transfer credit and the Believe and Achieve scholarship that earns you tuition-free courses as you learn. You have an impact to make. Learn more at waldenu.edu/wayfinder. Walden University. Set a course for change. Certified to operate by Chev.
Sup, nerds? What up, Shan? What up, Liana? What up, Besta? What up, Admo? Because that's not... You didn't show up on here, but it's showing up. That's the thing. Fine, don't worry about it. Why is this one not showing? That's weird. That's suspicious. Whatever, I don't know. But it's working on the chat I need it to work on, so we're fine. But what, y'all? How's everybody doing today? I am hoping we will finish the game out today, though I do have to finish in vaguely 3 hours. If it runs a little past that, I can probably make it work. I can figure it out as we're getting in close to that if it's a legitimate amount of time. But, Evercold does look fucking fantastic. I'm excited for it. I'm really curious what the 2 new jobs are. I know we know Tank and Rage Deeps, and I have to assume, just because they didn't specify magic, that it's going to be physical ranged Deeps. But again, what the fuck are they? Ranged Deeps especially. For the physical, like, we saw name days, okay? Maybe they're gonna do, like, my guess, because of the big arm claw thingies, whatever. What up, Caracal? My guess is maybe we'll get, like, a Shield Master class who fights with, like, a tower shield. Ritadin, whatever. You knew who I meant. Big boy. I was doing this, and you know, you knew what this meant. But yeah, Mike, so the arm thing made me think like we'll get like a Shield Master. Hammer Tank could absolutely work, to be clear. My only worry about Hammer Tank is like, it's so close to Axe, right? It's so close to Axe. That it's like, I don't know. I don't know. They've been so out of pocket with the shirt hints. That's actually a cool point. Has Yoshi P done a Beyonce level cryptic message shirt yet? Sort of. We got explicitly told, here's the shirt. And Hold on, let me do this. Yoshi P Evercold shirt. And we should get, I should have the picture so I can show you. Here's the shirt.
Cancer's hard. I experienced life at St. Jude.
Samurai feels like the one where he was like trying the idea.
It's keeping families together during the hardest thing they'll ever face. St.
Okay,
Jude
cool.
saved my daughter's life.
So I'm gonna do
When you support
display
St. Jude
capture.
through your company employee giving program, you can help make cures possible for kids with
Cool.
cancer. To learn more,
Cool.
visit stjude.org.
This was the shirt. This is what we got. It's Ritaden Sasarvina, and it says, "Guess who's back?" And we got this picture, and we were told that the 2 new classes are not from the series history of Final Fantasy. They're from the world of 14. They're from Eorzea and the history of the game. And we know it's a tank and a ranged DPS. This could, again, it could be a fake out. I'm thinking Shield Master is what makes sense, and I love the idea of a hammer tank, but again, my problem is hammer just feels so close to warrior, right? That's my problem. Doesn't warrior actually have a hammer or two? Like, so that's where I have the issue there, as dope as it would be. Yeah, warrior does have hammer weapons. So that's why I'm like, I just don't think that's gonna be it. I would love the idea of a shield master. I'm not even saying gun shield, to be clear. I'm specifically saying shield master. They fight with a tower shield. Like, you just get a tower shield and you beat the shit out of people. With a big ass fucking shield. Just like a big plank of wood. Okay, clang. But the real question is less about the tank. Because there's some ideas there. What in the goddamn fuck What in the goddamn fuck could the ranged DPS be that is from the established story of 14? And honestly, the best idea I've had for a ranged DPS, and it's gonna sound fucking stupid, I'm sure, but like, is like a Livia Sass-Junis situation from the end of Castrum Meridium, where it's like this Harrier type character who's got like guns built into their bracers and is like doing a lot of dodge shooting and like running through, like their whole idea is that they're constantly moving and like spraying damage as they go, but they actually want to weave in and out. I don't know if it's necessarily something we've seen, just that it's not a job from outside, is more integrated in the core setting. Right! That's my thing. It's, again, I'm trying to think, like, what the fuck could it be? Because my original thought, by the way, for Tank was that they were gonna, obviously this was before they said it's not from series history. I expected Tank, I thought they were gonna do Mystic Knight. Especially because they've been pulling so much shit from FF5 lately that I thought, okay, they're gonna build in that it was gonna be, and boom, here's Mystic Knight. You're gonna get like scimitars as your whole thing, because Mystic Knight, they always kind of go with that approach. And the whole idea is going to be like a character who has magical self buffs rooted in MP, and as their whole thing being that they get stronger the lower their health goes. Like, that would be the goal there. That they get stronger the lower their health goes, because they have a lot of SOS effects that kick in to a point where, like, they aren't necessarily, like, the front end damage is going to kick in, so the play style would be rooted in, you would actually want to let your tank get a little bit lower in health so that the buffs can kick in from SOS type shit and then heal them and try and get that overlap of them being super cranked. Like, I think it could be a cool idea. Obviously, it's not that. Rune Knight, I get it. Here's where I think they boxed themselves in on Rune Knight. They added Rune Knight in the later parts of Final Fantasy XI. Why do I bring that up? What are the Rune Knights we actually have in the Final Fantasy series? We have Celeste, whose whole thing is runic, which you literally cannot just... She is essentially... Celeste in 14 would be a paladin. But even putting that aside, Celeste's standout is runic. You can't just have a character who says, I turn off magic, obviously. So they gotta shift it a bit. Then you have fucking Ramza Zalbag. Oh, his fucking oldest brother. The one Ben Starr voices. Ramza Zalbag. I'm not gonna look at the screen because I'm gonna remember. And it's gonna piss me off. Ramza Alma Zalbag. It starts with a D.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account.
When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy
Dice Dark! I hate myself. Truly. I am filled with hatred for myself.
Save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's
Okay.
good for kids and good for parents.
I
Visit
am
your local
furious
Chase
at myself for this.
Subject to approval.
Anyways, Dice Dark, he is technically a Rune Knight. He just... No, that's not gonna work. Final Fantasy XI has a Rune Knight. It is a tanky class, a tanky physical class. It does work. Here's the problem. What is the weapon specialty of the Rune Knight in Final Fantasy XI? Spoiler alert, their S-class weapon rank, the thing they are best at, the thing they naturally are inclined towards, two-handed swords. Can you see why that might cause a clash? That is honestly why I think they're like, fuck it. We're not going with an established class, because it's like you said, I was like, maybe Mystic Knight with scimitars. You were like, Paladin's got some scimitars. It's finding that, what weapon have they not used yet? Right? That's the problem, is what weapon have they not actually touched yet? That's why I'm thinking Shieldmaster. Because it's like, fuck it, it's not a weapon actually. Just a big-ass tower shield. And the idea is that they either get dual shield slots, or, and maybe it's like a main shield and an off shield, or, and it's like a big one and a small one, or that they just, their weapon is the shield. And so the shield provides a ton, like it provides physical damage, or physical weapon stats, but it's also like, it also provides defense. To be clear, I'm not saying Shieldmaster is a perfect choice. I'm just going with looking at Ridditon and being like, fuck else is it gonna be? And also, I don't know. It's like, what other weapon is it gonna be? Obviously, there's some cool shit they can pull down. They did come out with Reaper. Okay? They were like in a series of Final Fantasy. You know. We got a Magus lookalike, but... Jordan, I love you. Thank you so much. That actually leans me into another thing, and it's technically about giving me money. But also, I do want to be very clear. I'm not going to be yelling at anybody to give me money right this exact second, but I am technically asking you all for your money very soon. I'm going to post about this so everyone understands. But I'm leaning in, okay? Just fucking walk with me. Walk with me. Don't run away. So... This time of year, you may have noticed, normally I do like a, later Liana, normally I do like a anniversary stream, and I do a subathon, and it's like, you give money, and I'm gonna go extra long, and I'm gonna do stupid shit, da-da-da-da. I was going through way too much, and I felt like I had not earned that subathon, for lack of a better way of putting it. And I know that's bullshit, but it is, I needed to get back into the swing of things before I was ready to do that. My birthday is next Saturday, May 9th. Now, let me be very clear. I'm not gonna stream a big, long, 12-hour-long subathon on my birthday. I am actually gonna do this crazy fucking thing where I enjoy my birthday. Okay? It's gonna be it's this crazy thing where I get to say I'm gonna enjoy my birthday. So like, for my mom and my kids already secretly planned they're taking me out for lunch on my birthday, and I know that it's going to be at a place that I like. Okay? Shit like that. I'm happy. Cool. I'm not going to do a whole subathon, 12-hour thing, whatever, on Sunday next week, the 10th, because it's going to be Mother's Day. Now, I probably will stream, because I know that's a rough day for some people. So I'll probably at least spend a couple hours streaming, you know, just hanging out, doing the thing, but that's not going to be an option. So what does that leave? Friday. Okay, I've already arranged. The kids are going to get picked up by their mom, so I don't have to get them from school. It's a whole thing. Normally, I pick them up almost every day. So, Friday, this Friday, the 8th, I'm going to go live at 11 a.m. It's going to be a combo anniversary birthday stream. I'm rolling it all into one thing. I am not perfectly sure what all I'm going to do. Some of it's going to be, because it's birthday, I'm going to play some games I enjoy. Some of it's going to be for y'all's enjoyment, and I do mean that in the most negatively pejorative way possible. My current running plan is I'm going to go live at 11 a.m. I'm going to start the timer at either 4 or 5 hours, and we're going to do the usual thing. Essentially, every dollar given is going to add a minute. I will hit you up after this, Jordan. Yes. Every dollar given is going to add a minute. And so every sub will be, I think they came up to $5.99 and it's a 50% split, so that's $3. Whatever. Like I'll put the whole math out. Every dollar given is a minute. We're gonna do 4 or 5 hours to start, and we're gonna go, and there'll be certain hallmarks. Like, if we get this far, I'm doing this. I'm gonna tell you all now, I'm not doing the jumping jack for every dollar again, because that was fucking miserable at the end of it. I did it once, and I'm good. Oh, well, I mean, if I'm... That's why I'm thinking I'm gonna go for at least, like, the timer's gonna start at 5 hours and then extend, because that puts me at, like, 4 p.m. at, like, if no one gives a shit the entire day, it's still 4 p.m. And I may just decide to go later. Fuck it, who cares? The point is, that's the minimum start. But yeah, all that to say, in order to maximize the fun of that day, anything given from now until Friday is gonna start the clock. I'm not gonna be a dick, and if someone gives me a sub today, be like, nope, doesn't count. I'm going to be keeping track from now until Friday. Everything given already applies to the clock as of today. And as of right now, me speaking. So, just want everyone to know that's a thing, that's coming. Gonna be a fun time. I do have a couple of ideas. I just have to kind of sort it all out. But yeah, I'll tell you now, on my birthday, I'm getting taken out for lunch, which is gonna be nice. And in the afternoon, I'm gonna go watch Mortal Kombat 2 in the theaters, and it's gonna fucking kick ass. Okay? I'm excited to see my boy Johnny Cage, and I'm desperately, desperately hoping that since he's played by Carl Urban, he doesn't die. Desperately hoping. Will he die? I don't know. But I'm desperately fucking hoping. Oh, one other thing that I forgot to mention. So, recently, because I never got to finish it. Oh, perfect timing. Right when the song ends. Oh, mwah, chef's kiss. Recently, because I never got to finish it when I played before. I got very close to the end, but I never got to finish it. I have started replaying Metaphor, Refantatio. And I am well through. But because I had the original playing through to help me, I've been so much more efficient with this playthrough. So I am currently in Etria, the place where you get Yufa. And I already have 3 of the characters' bonds maxed, bunch of social stats high, things like that. In addition to today, I did, because I never did it my first playthrough before the end of the game, because I was doing all types of different things. I did the max bond scene for Hive. I don't know why I did that to myself. And for anyone who's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Josh. Anyone who knows me knows the easiest way to destroy me is dad and son rooted stories. Like, that's gonna break me. No. Pragmata, I actually bought Pragmata I will be playing that probably beginning of this next week. No. Metaphor Refuntatio. It's a Megaten game. It's by Atlas. It's Shin Megami Tensei, it's Persona, it's all those. But it takes place in a fantasy world, and because it doesn't have all the weight of Shin Megami Tensei or Persona or whatever, I think it's like their best one. I think objectively, I don't know that I subjectively prefer it to Persona, but I think objectively it is their best one. Hive is a knight, and the TLDR is, this is a world where 9 different clans, and they do a great job of, like, the clans. The story has to do with racism, but they do a great job with the clans being different stand-ins for real-world stuff in terms of this, no pun intended, or should I say pun intended, metaphor, where, like, the Clamar are, they're the closest to, like, real-life humans, except they have little horns. But they're the most common populous race, so they tend to dominate all of the important positions. They're basically white people. So on and so forth. Hive is a U-Chief, which means like he's a little bat person. Okay, cool, so he's like the mascot character, right? Wrong! Wrong! What's his story about? Oh, you know. He was a knight, he earned his way into the knightdom, except he left. Why? His son was killed. How you think that stuck with me? This guy, me, right here, me. His Bond storylines are about finding the final resting place for his son's urn. I'm fine. It was basically a targeted assault on me. Fuck you, attack from behind. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna kill y'all. That's the only reason. I was gonna let y'all live, but now y'all have to die. Dance, I say. Missed in a samba shoot. Absolutely take it down. Possibly I don't need all that? Well. I did not do any leveling after yesterday. I decided, you know what? I'm actually pretty solid in terms of my team as far as I'm concerned. We're gonna tackle the moon. We're gonna tackle the moon, and if I have to change anything, I will. But I don't think I do. Maybe I do. I don't think I do. Jump. Dance, I said. It takes 2 to make a thing go right. It takes 2 to make it out of sight. I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. I just gotta be completely honest. Samba! And this is why I called this episode The Last Moondance, because Dancer's gonna be putting in fucking work. I don't know if I can build more than one thing at once in Coral Island. What is Coral Island? Bro. No, we're not doing this. We're not. You do this all the time. I'm streaming and you're like, I want to chime in. I want to let the people know what I want to say. No. Come here. You want attention? Come here. You can come talk with us. Come in person. Come here. Then no. I'm gonna come at you, and I'm gonna force you will dance for them like a marionette puppet. Since you want to be such an issue. Here. Let them know. Let the people know. Let them know. Since you have such big, important opinions. Since you need the world to know what you have to say. Speak, my son. It's Stardew Valley, but way fucking browner. Okay, I'm in. I'll have to look that up for sure. He does. He has dog opinions. He's straight dogging it. Okay. Okay. You just hop down. Come on. Back up. Back up, or you better, if you yell at me, we will fight. Ooh, an elixir. I'm saving my elixirs until I really need them. This is what I have heals for. And I will buy a ton more before the final descent. But I know I'm gonna be able to leave again. Strike first! Strike hard. No mercy. I'm not gonna lie. I did not actually properly consider in my head when I just said that I'm wearing a Cobra Kai shirt, but you know, we're here now. Die! Edge ain't that bad. His main use, though, is that he can crush. Did that just say Odin? Did I just fail to cast Odin? Enough with the vampires, bro. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, they hit hard. This is Moon after all. Ha! My magic defense too tough. Can you, like, kill them, please? Why are you still alive? Like, for real, bro. He's so much HP. Oh, that's what I got a bunch of these for. Cool. Kane is absolutely not staying a Dragoon. In fact, now they got the extra levels. 8 times 122. Is it 8 times 1? 7 times 121. What about with the Defender? Out of curiosity. It's 7 times 115? 7 times. Yeah. That'll give me huge defensive benefits. To where I will go ahead and do that for now while the enemies are kicking the shit out of us. Plus, it just makes this whole party just that little bit funnier. Dance! Oh, on some TTRPG shit, we gotta play some Fabula Ultima. I have heard of Fabula Ultima. I've obviously not played it, based on how I'm saying it especially, but I have heard of it. I basically have seen it described the same way that I described. There's another game I've discovered recently via having to sell it for my company, Hedron, when at cons and such, called Emberwind, which I lovingly refer to as video games BRPG. It's literally called the TTG. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm glad we're on the same page. I genuinely refer to Emberwind as video games the TTRPG. It's fun, it's cool, it's got some dope shit you can do. It is also, and I cannot stress this enough, a lot. Wait. I forgot to go talk to Yang's wife! Son of a bitch! Amongst all my fucking side questing, I forgot to do that. Let me go back to Earth. Cool. Go over here. Can I land right here? Hell yeah. Sorry, just parking my enormous fucking whale ship outside. Hope that's not a big deal. Cool. Going here. Cool. Now, having clunked Yang but good when you talk to her. I'm sorry for taking all your time. Take this with you. Got a spoon. Don't worry about me. Tell Yang to get well soon and fight with you. Yeah. Why did I do all that? I got a spoon. What's a spoon? Well, hypothetically, let's just say, for the purpose of discussion, that I had a ninja in my endgame party. They could throw the spoon. It will deal a guaranteed 9999 damage. Am I gonna have a ninja in my endgame party? I don't fucking know. I'll at least consider. So, you know. Let me go head back to Kokol the Smith. I can't remember if the trigger for him to be done with the Excalibur is just straight going to the moon, or if it's being ready for or if it's handling the proto-battle sequence. So, I am going to... over here. We'll go head down to Kokol the Smith. If Excalibur is ready, cool. If not, I know when it will be ready. But if I can grab it right now, while I already have Kane being a damn paladin, that would be handy. Cool. Alright. Boss looks happy. It's done! Sacred Sword Excalibur. Worth it! So now, I've got my confidence back again. Cool. So you leave, and then I think if you come back, they sell shit now? I don't know if it's in the Super Nintendo version. Never mind. Not, at least not yet. Maybe, not until later. I think you can't equip it. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay. Excalibur, take you to... lose a little bit of defense. Hit much harder. And it's got Holy Element, which will deal extra damage to several enemies. So, worth it. You know what? Before I go to the moon, let me try something. Just you know, fucking appease me here. Let me see if I can take out this special extra boss I found over here. Siren. Alright. Asmodai! Oh shit, I don't have float. If I die, I know I need to go get float to properly handle this dude. So, crush. This is why you get the Silph spell, by the way. It's basically dance, but from the collar. Defense is crushed. Is this gonna kill me? Yep. Close enough. Unless Cecil clutches us out with a big hit. Not happening. Yeah, I would be fine if I had float. Theoretically, I don't know how much HP this dude has. Okay, Quake's gonna kill me. Black Hole does get rid of float, so... Okay, we're gonna reload the game. Okay, I need to make someone a time wizard. Edge, brother. I don't know what to tell you, but unfortunately, you just got elected. Although you barely have MP. You'll only be able to cast it like once, and then he's gonna siphon out all your mana. I think I gotta make it Rosa? Time Wizard. Charm Rod. Wizard Hat, and Black Robe. So that gives her float. Wait, I just fucked up. I wasted 8 MP. Yep, that's it. Alright, whatever. Tools. Let's stay quick. Let's try this again. We're gonna use fast on Cecil for sure. I need to be ready to drop float, but we need to speed up. Your damage output, basically. It's crushed. Quake does nothing because it floats. I'm gonna hold off on Rosa's turn so that she can float again after Black Hole comes through. Cool. Damn. Not bad. Magic. Float on everyone. Why did it not work? Is it because we're cursed? It could be because we're cursed. Okay. Alright. May just not be able to beat this dude. Curse is a status effect I don't have a ton of experience with in general. Okay. I'm gonna reload the game again. Let me just double check something real quick here. Yeah. FF4 Curse. Not cursed ring, just curse. Curse the status and targets inflicted by curse. The target's attack power and defense will be reduced by half. Cover the battle gear, the brave suit, and the ribbon should inhale across pretty soon. Break, because I have a brave suit. I thought I had it equipped. Did that got changed? Apparently. The only things that resist curse now are the ribbon, of course, and the adamant armor. So we just need to be much stronger to take that dude on. That's a post-game kind of thing. I don't know if that's gonna happen, y'all. Just blatantly. Could be fun. Probably not happening. But we've got the Excalibur. Have a better. He's getting ready to lick the hell out of my pillow. Put my head on that, dog. We ain't doing that right now. I wonder if they changed the endgame chests at all. So, on the final ascent in the Lunar Ruins, before you fight Zeromus, there are a series of chests with, like, bonus boss fights you can do. And in the original game, like, none of them is necessary, but in the original game, each of the chests had, like, a chest guardian, and it was a difficult fight, but if you got through it, you got some of the best gear in the game. Thing is, all of that gear was specifically tailored to the classes that you would normally have. So I wonder if they decided with this version to, like, put a mix of different shit in there? So I'm absolutely gonna fight each of the various Lunar Ruin bosses. Come on. I probably would have done that anyways, but like... I'm really curious to see if any of those treasures have changed compared to what was originally expected. Also, for anyone curious, this right here is something I drink at least one, or not at least one, but I don't have more than one, but one of almost every day, which is I make a protein iced coffee. I usually have it for breakfast, but I didn't have it for breakfast today. I just had regular ass coffee with my food, and so I decided to have protein iced coffee for my stream. I do want to state right off the top, there is a bit of a overemphasis on protein in a lot of health stuff. But protein is a good thing. It makes, in addition to any muscle building, whatever, the real advantage protein has is it makes you feel full.
Welcome.
Who are you?
I am Fusoya, the guardian of Lunarian's slumber.
Lunarians?
Yes, millennia ago, the planet between Mars and Jupiter was about to be shattered. The people who survived this calamity escaped by ships and headed for the blue planet.
I would like to point out the planet between Mars and Jupiter is Earth. The blue planet? Or there is no planet between Mars and Jupiter. We're before Mars. Like, the canonically, this game takes place on Earth, and there was another planet between Mars and Jupiter.
Your land, Earth. However, the people of the Earth were still in the process of evolution. Thus, they created another moon and kept sleeping.
Lunarians?
But he refused it. He tried to make the Earth his place to live.
Who?
I forced him to sleep, but his thoughts were still awakened.
Is that who's controlling Golbez? Who's that?
He is Seamus. He needs the crystals as the energy source to reactivate the Tower of Babel, to bring down the Giant of Babel to annihilate the living on Earth. Most of us Lunarians are waiting for you folks on the blue planets to be able to understand us.
What about the big whale?
My brother Kluya made it to go to the blue planet. He taught your folks how to build the airships and the Serpent Road. Kluya fell in love with a girl of your blue planet and gave birth to 2 children. One of them is you, Cecil.
Me?
Then the light at the Mount Ordeals was... It must be the spirit of your father, Kluya.
My father is that light.
Kluya gave you his power to thwart the foul machination of Seamus. We must stop him for the sake of our 2 races. Now let us hurry to the Tower of Babel in Eblin.
Tower of Babel? But it's shielded!
I can neutralize the shield. I will go with you.
Time Wizard enhanced, Black Wizard enhanced, White Wizard enhanced. We can now cast level 3 magic if we choose. No, I'm good. Now, I will need Time Wizard before all is said and done for Bahamut. So I'm gonna need to be able to cast Wall. Here's a fun fact. So, puddings in this game notoriously have unbelievably high defenses and basically just ignore damage from physical attacks, as you can see. But they do take damage from magic attacks. Except the thing is, they don't necessarily absorb damage from physical attacks. They absorb, or they invalidate the damage of physical, non-elemental attacks. The specificity there is that if you have a character whose attack is elementally attuned to a Flan's weakness, because the Flans have different elemental weaknesses, even though they have ridiculous defenses, it just stops protecting. They just fucking die. I was describing this, then the ADHD took over. Protein iced coffee. It is very, very simple. I get the Sam's Club, Great Value, whatever. The Great Value at Walmart. Great Value coffee concentrate. Put about 4 ounces. I have a little scale so I can measure it. But I put 4 ounces of that along with some ice in a mason jar. And then I get the Premier Protein shakes because I can get that 15 pack for like $20. It's the best value. Going from Sam's Club or BJ's, whichever one is more affordable. And I get I pour 1 whole shake in there along with 4 ounces of coffee concentrate. And usually, so I get, Skinny Girl makes a whole series of sugar-free sweeteners. I usually put a little bit of one of those in there just to add a little extra gumption to it. But I get the caramel Premier Protein shakes, and it just tastes like a caramel iced coffee. But it gives you 30 grams of protein, which is really nice. It's not, it's yummy. It just tastes like iced coffee. But it's 30 grams of protein, so it helps you feel full. That's why I usually start my day with it, and I'll have something with it for breakfast. But, your mileage may vary. All right, I don't know if I can beat Bahamut, but let's fucking try, because it'll be fun. I am going to need to swap in a Time Wizard before taking on Bahamut, but I should be able to get to Bahamut with this current party. I will have to take on a Behemoth, now that I think about it. Which is going to be annoying. Leave me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. That's how I feel literally anytime I'm getting fucking wham-bammed by just non-stop random encounters. Jog. Just stop dogging me around. If it gets really bad, not only do I sing it, I start singing the fucking background vocals too. Like I'm doing the main vocals and the BGVs. Ooh! Can you equip that? Suck the skin off my dick, dog. Okay. I guess that's gonna go to Rydia. Let me see. Hold on. How much does it affect stats? You get the sorcerer. What the fuck? That gives wisdom and will +5. Mirage Vest. Gives agility plus. Wait, what? Oh, it just gives a ton of evasion. Is that better than the Brave Vest? Not especially. Never mind. I thought that was gonna have, like, innate blink. I was about to equip the fuck out of that. I was like, yeah, totally. Like, that's just purely a good thing to go with. Samurai Shield. That's going to be worth equipping, however. Specifically on Kane. By the way, Samurai... This is actually how it was originally translated. Samurai, however, is just a really shitty translation of Genji. Like, the Samurai... there is a whole set of Samurai armor in this game. In this particular release of it, they call it the Samurai armor. It is the Genji gear. We are gonna fight these dudes. Why? Because, I guess. They should more or less be manageable. Damn it. That is the one downside to the Avenger. It's strong, it deals plenty of damage, but it can nerf itself via its inability to target. Hey! Excellent evoke usage. See? When it's hitting up front, it's dealing great damage. Not quite so useful when you're targeting the back row. We have decent experience and money, and more importantly, decent item drops, but not when we're like. I'm also trying to avoid dropping too much MP in summons and such. Okay. Okay, so good. Oh, God. All right. Change rows. Dance. Emission! Ow. That hits really fucking hard compared to what I thought it was going to do. You guys have a lot of HP, so please do more like physical attacks against Kane, maybe. Or against my squishy summoner. You know, that works too, I guess. That's, yep. This is, gotta love Evoke. Really, really glad. You're dead? Jesus fucking Christ. I know it dealt damage equal to how much life it had remaining, but good God. That was a lot to see. Cool. Alright, I just need to make sure that lasts until we get to... Bahamut. Samurai helmet! Perfect. You have 61 defense. You have 61 defense. You have 4 times 61, 10%. 4 times 61, 40%. Okay, yeah. I'll give you the samurai helm for some nice extra defense. Oh, yeah. There are 3 spiked tiles where you fight against predetermined encounter that is a behemoth. The problem is, the behemoth counters. Oh, don't do it, don't do it. Motherfucker. I don't have good healing. I am so very fucked. The behemoth barely acts on its own. So the idea is that you want to hit it with big hits that do as much as possible, as opposed to, like, just attacking it nonstop. Because that's actually going to be a bad idea. Okay. I might have to change my party to have like a white mage in the team for the rest of them. Let me trick and see if you got anything worthwhile on you by any chance. Actually, I'm not gonna... A cow. Great. Defend! Evoke. See if we can do anything worth a damn. I just realized it actually might be a better idea to not heal. I'll heal Kane, but if Kane is defending, he'll auto-defend low health teammates. That might be better for me. Do you do any damage with magic? Not with that, that's for fucking sure. You don't actually. I thought you would auto-defend. I was wrong. Shit! Kane, cover. Did you just lose Berserk status, or is it gonna auto reapply? It auto reapplies. Cool. Armor on yourself. Hell yeah! We're doing great, y'all. We're doing fucking phenomenal. Okay, there are 3 of those. So, cash, take. Where's White Wizard? We're gonna just a quick little 1-2 buckle my shoe. Okay. Cool. And now I think for the nature of what we're running into, we'll swap you to Time Wizard. Wait. Can Bard hypothetically, like, put him to sleep? Worth trying. Worth at least trying. So for you, we're gonna try Bard. We're just gonna give you whatever the best defensive gear we got is. We're gonna go with the Chris knife. You can try putting them to sleep. Let's try this to get through here. Like I said, it's 3 spiked tiles. So, thankfully I don't have to worry about, like, non-stop behemoth battles, but each one of them is a time. And as good as Cecil's hits are, you know, Kane. Okay, here's what we really need to do. Put Kane in the samurai armor. Swap you to the diamond helmet for now. Kane in the samurai helmet. And then swap his Excalibur for now for the defender. Max out his defense and then have him covering to make it so he takes the minimum possible damage while he's covering Cecil. Sing. Dirge. Let me see what that does. Just curious. Because I know that deals huge damage to undead enemies in FF5. That... I was really hoping for, like, some big, huge, massive damage number. My fault for poor expectations, I guess. Eat my nuts. Tier 3! Dark Sword can't really hurt him, can it? okay. I'm not gonna keep fighting this dude. It's not gonna be worth it. It is not going to be worth it. You know, y'all, I'm coming to realize I might not end up beating this game today like I hoped. Because like I said, I got things to do. So we'll see. If I have to duck out before all is said and done, so be it. Cool. Save. Behemoth. Cool. Sing. Swift does little for me. What do the other songs do? Because I have the list here. As Pan recovers HP. Sets from repair, increases speed of the target. Recovers MP, deals damage based on HP of the user. Oh. Let me try the sleep spell. Just see if it works. I don't think it will, but let's try it. Crush for sure. Oh, it does work. I wonder if it stops the... I wonder if it stops the counter attack. If it does, that is phenomenal. Much the same, let me check what armor actually does. Armor increases physical defense. Once physical defense is higher than the level, the boost is diminished. Okay. So I don't know how much it adds. I'm gonna cure 2 and see how that does for healing. Cool. Oh my god. This fucking works. Sometimes. This sometimes works. Damn. Cure 2 on self. So essentially, anytime I can land the sleep song, it will prevent a counter. I'll just leave it. Your defense is fine. Sing, sleep. I guess y'all should be carrying? Why didn't you cover him? Literally your job, dude. I guess because I parried. Kinda sucks to find out, but it is what it is. Armor yourself again, I guess. Just in case it'll add to your defensive capabilities. Parry. Nope. It's a slow and steady strategy, but it will win the race. He has 0 chance of dying, so as presently set up. That's nice. Not having holy kind of sucks. That's what it is. Hey! Sweet. Gaming level dope. Okay. Gingryu. Silver Dragon. Don't know what you're going with that name, but Silver Dragon. One second, y'all. One moment. Share stream, best stream. Check, make sure I was. Oh, shoot. Just had to check and make sure everything was okay. Downstairs. Okay, cool. Gonna get into another fight and right about it. No? Here. Sing, sleep. Trying. Crush. Jesus Christ. Cover. Defense is crushed. 2. There we go. Back to good. Now's when we can try and stack up the armors and all that shit. Very... It's a slow and steady wins the race strategy, but it does get the job done, is the thing. And once I've taken out all the behemoths, I can just switch to whatever setup I'm going to use to take on Bahamut. Which inevitably won't be too different. It'll definitely be different than I've been using until now. Time Wizard's got to be in the party, so I can cast Wall. That is a straight up non-negotiable. Probably gonna swap Kane over to Dragoon. So that he can jump to help with the process of not worrying, like that's one less person I have to worry about getting wall up before the countdown timer finishes for Mega Flare. And honestly, I might make, instead of Rosa as a bard, I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. I might switch Edge to a bard for that fight, because it will allow me to, it'll allow me to hide. Right before, cool. What do you need? Oh, you're a half. I'm a half what? I'm a half what, dog? What borderline racist shit were you about to say? Cool. just get over to the save point, because then I can do everything I need to do. Cool. So, we're going to unequip Bard from you. We're going to make you a Time Wizard. And your gear is going to be rooted in trying to go as fast as humanly possible. We're going to swap you from Paladin to Dragoon. Take Dragoon. Samurai armor. Samurai helmet. And then your best bet for damage is going to be the... Honestly, the poison axe still? Really? That puts you at... Nope. 9 times 122, and with the enhancer, you'll get a shield, but you'll be at 8 times 111? No, 9 times 111? Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. It allows me to keep a shield. You're going to stay at Dark Knight. You're just going to keep blasting that motherfucker. And you... Set up a White Wizard. I'm gonna go Collar. Stack as much damage as possible, as fast as possible. Sorcerer, Tiara, and then we will hold the Silent Staff. And then we're gonna swap you from Ranger to Bard. Brave, Crown, Samurai Bow, and arrows. Cool. And that allows you to hide right before an attack comes in, which will be phenomenally useful. And now we tent up twice. The reason we do it twice is to get Rydia's MP as high as possible. And now we save. Cool. Let's go do it. She defeated Leviathan, but it could have been done without the power of light. Whether you possess the true light or not, I, Bahamut, the king of us monsters, will judge. It's time. So here's how we do it. You... Swift Song on everyone. He starts his countdown. I'm fucked. Oh no! Oh no! Wall. Song. Jump. Sing. Oh, he doesn't have enough MP to be useful in this job. Man is paying. Oh my fucking god, really? Wall on yourself. not ready for all this. Okay. Hide. I'm actually gonna hold out. Two on you. Region. Healing over time. Cool. And now I'm gonna wait till it says 1 and then jump. Cool. Fucking hell. Alright. You might just be too much for me right now, is the thing. Mega Flare! Mega Nuke. He had wall up. He had Reflect up, dog. Can you just cheat? Did they just give you the option to cheat? They just gave you the option to cheat at will? Yeah. That's fair to you, game? Let's just throw our biggest shit. See if we can kill you before you kill us. Maybe. Medio! How much does this do? Hell yeah! Oh, but you can throw up wall. And try to fucking do that. That sounds fair to you? Yeah? Leviathan. Two on you in hopes you survive. Leviathan! Can we kill you? Real quick. Fuck yes. Oh my god. That was not what I expected or planned for, but hey, we won. And we learned Bahamut. Oh, Black Wizard and White Wizard got enhanced too. Fuck yeah. What did they learn? What are the top level spells for them? So now, White Wizard casts Life 2, Berserk, and Holy, dope. And Black Wizard can cast Psych, Nuke, and Weak. And then I have all the important summons. Dope! Hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna need to stock up for sure on some shit, but okay, we're gonna put you back to being a caller, I think. I'm just gonna give you here so I can unequip Rydia. And put her back to being a dancer. Which remains really useful. So some armor for the tiara. And give her back her Chris knife. Which was putting in work. think... Honestly, a white wizard might be useful to have right now. I know making Rosa a white wizard feels boring in a Romhack like this, but it does make a ton of sense. Okay. Cool. And then I think Edge. I don't want to make Edge for now. He was doing good as a ranger for a bit. You see something. And here I've got the wing edge and the full moon. I could go with like a... Let me make Edge a ninja for a bit. And then I think I will let... Take ninja. I do wish I got another Dark Knight for Kane. Have double Dark Knight up front. But no, I'm gonna make him a Paladin. So we can re-equip the Excalibur for now at least, while it's still absolutely the best option. Wing edge on the full moon, and then do I have any... No, I was trying to see if I had any, like, shuriken or anything in here. We're gonna take out Paladin. Right hand. Full moon. Left hand. Wing edge. 9 times 113 from the back row. What up, Baffling Spy? Good to see you, bud. It's going good so far. It was a war, but we just defeated Bahamut on the moon. So now I am, now I am prepping to go down to take on the what's it called? The, Giant of Babel. Could not think of it. I will give you the Samurai Helm. Even up the defenses a little bit. Cash, give the Dragoon. Good for now. I'm going to hold on to the Black Sword once again. And the Defender. The Legend Sword, just in case there's any point and purpose to it, but it should buy me enough item slots. Yeah, that's where I don't have to worry. Cool. New party, go! Gonna run away because Cecil can't do shit to that bone dragon. The reason I have Cecil still as a Dark Knight, as you can see, he is leveling like an MF. Also, share stream mystery. Cool. I'm leaving Cecil Dark Knight because the Avengers dope, but also because, like, but also it has the best possible strength growth, so it means he's gonna hit as hard as possible with minimal effort. Having a magic user for now, like having a straight up white mage, does make sense for now. How does Prey do? Just so I have some frame of reference on my free healing. Oh, it failed. Okay. There you go. You know what they say, sometimes if you want to make an omelet, gotta pray to a god who refuses to listen. As the old saying goes. Okay, I'm gonna run to the Hummingway's home and see if by any chance I'm gonna head over to the Hummingway's home and see if I can get any items or anything. I don't know if I can get anything of worth, but we will see. Oh, hold on 1 second. Yellow. Maybe, sure. I was planning on bringing a bunch of decks, not a bunch of loose cards. But that being said, I can bring some stuff, sure. Okay. Joel is playing downstairs. Gideon is out and about playing. Yeah, it's been a whole thing. Yes, I understand. The problem was he went out there before it started raining. Because of not hiding through the rain. Okay, I will talk to you about it in a little bit because I'm streaming. Love you. Okay. Boom. And so I got the lives. I didn't get more healing items because I wasn't about to spend all my money on Cure 3s just yet. But we will be forced immediately into shit. Ah! Tower of Babel? We're late! What? The Giant of Babel will appear! What's your fave early FF game? 1 through 5? 4. 5 is probably my it's weird. 5 is probably my favorite in terms of replaying for the customizability and things like that. But I have such a very particular soft spot for 4 because it is the game that made me an RPG gamer. And I've said that on many occasions. That's why I've been enjoying this Romhack I've been playing so much. Like, adding the job system of 5 to 4 has just been really fun to me. And just something I've loved so much. It's me and Shining Force Final Fantasy Tactics. Fair.
It's terrible. Blast it! Can't we do anything anymore?
What's that? That is the combined united forces of airships and tanks.
Here we are! We dwarves shall fight for the Mother Earth! Lally-ho!
I cannot be resting while you're fighting. Count me in! Watch out! Here I come!
Yes! Hey, long time no see, man! Our elder removed our petrification. This war is not yours alone. It involves all the creatures on the earth. Cecil, let me show you the courage you've taught me.
All the united forces of the world are attacking the Giant of Babel so that you can try and stop everything. Everyone!
The giant is intimidated.
Now we must get inside of the Giant of Babel and destroy its control system.
What up, Azim?
I see. So we destroy his core.
Please, Sid.
Go near its mouth. Who's this?
Fusoya from the moon.
Moon?
Can you or not?
Who do you think I am? Leave it up to me. Now! Hold on! Cool. So, now it's time to go through the Giant of Babel. This is a one-time shot through here, so you need to make sure you get all the treasures and everything you can while you're here, because once you leave, there ain't no coming back. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay. Come on. Okay. Mac Giant. The new McDonald's Mac Giant. Now with extra blaster arm. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! I'm blasting it. Nice. That's nice. Prey isn't doing a lot for me, I suppose. Cool. That's fine. cabin. Cabins are useful. Ether. I'm so tired of these back attacks. Not because I'm under leveled, is it? Okay. Stomach. Wait, pause. I'm gonna run back because I think I know what happened here. Heal up. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool. Let me see this real quick. Over here. Oh, yep. I was right. I was like, that might be. And it is. This will, I was like, that. I feel like I should be able to reach that without coming back. And I was right. A rare occurrence, but a true one. Jesus Christ. The problem with attack from behind is that, like, I'm immediately just like, okay, but then my damage is all fucked up if I don't swap rows, and I've already taken damage. It's a whole thing. I don't understand why the back attack rate feels so high. And again, I think it might just be I'm technically under-leveled, but I'm not actually 100% sure. Oh, okay. First boss fight about to happen. So let's... take care of this as much as possible. I might just have to give up on that. I'm guessing it heals from, like, a random power multiplier or something, but... I was hoping there was at least a decent chance that it healed more than that. And it doesn't seem to be a super high chance. Seems to be a fairly low chance of healing more than that, based on the results. Monsters? Shit. I should have saved first. Oh, you're gonna be a problem, aren't you? Are you gonna one-shot kill? Because I would not like that. Berserk. They knew what they were doing making Berserk in the last tier of white magic spells, by the way. Because the damage additive on it is pretty fucking good. Okay, what did that do? Relative to the situation? Vision. Damn. I mean, we're obviously fine, but, like, certainly a non-zero amount of damage. Okay. Let's tense up. 1 and Cure 1. Dope. Okay, now it's time for the first real test. No! The 4 fiends. As in all of them. You're late.
The giant won't stop.
You will be laid to rest here.
4 fiends! 4 fiends!
Master Zemus breathed life back into us all to defeat you.
Glad to meet and fight you again. You've taught me to join forces. Now I will restore your strength. You gotta give it to Ruby Cat. He is an honorable man. HP and MP recovered. Fight with all your might! Cool. So now we gotta fight him once again. I'm not gonna throw anything just yet, but I will do that. Dance. Okay, your job is you are gonna throw Berserk on everybody. You're gonna Berserk Kane and Ed so that we just are just piling in as much damage as possible, and then you are on non-stop healing duty. Poisoned? That sucks. Fuck, that, okay, that's a problem. Dance, that'll be some decent healing at least. Edge. Now I need to uncurse those two for sure. Their attack is hugely cut by curse, which is why that's like that. You heal Cecil first. At least we're getting consistent damage and healing out of Samba. I think that's gonna heal Berserk, which is really annoying. But that's also why I did Cecil first. Because Cecil will automatically reapply Berserk. Really? I might just need to keep... Okay, cool. Heal. Unfortunately, you cannot multi-target the heal spell. Nice though it would be. Kane's gonna hit great once I can actually use him. How much that do? Good fucking chunk. I need to heal on Kane, and then I can reapply Berserk, but... Ooh, this is gonna be dangerous. First thing, I'll get everybody in decent physical shape, obviously. Then... Okay. Come on. Not having the ability to cast Haste. Definitely the weakness of this team. Okay. Come on. If I can just get one more turn. 3. Come on. If I could get the shell off, that would be great, but I don't trust it. Please survive! I should have known that Glare was coming no matter what and gone for the Cure 4, but that'll hopefully be enough to allow me to get to a Cure 4. We will see. Fire 3. Okay, magic. Cure 4 to get us. Here's where I didn't actually need the fucking Cure 4. Could have kept it as a Cure 3. Well, maybe. Post Glare, it might be perfect. Alright, we're good. Fire 2 on a specific target. Cool. Not so. Dance. Now, I'm gonna shell the whole party real quick. Because this magic damage is whooping our ass. So a little boosted magic defense might go a long way here. Okay. Big wave. What does this do? Fuck. Good bit. But another shell might not be a bad idea to stack on. I don't know how much it can stack, but we will see. The dance should keep us good until turn comes around again. What up, Cactus? Loving the VOD so far. Appreciate that. How you doing? Welcome. Okay. Thankfully, the decision-making part is at least easy. I think take the time to throw a heal on myself. I don't know if that affects dance. We will find out in a moment. It does. Not a good thing. Very bad thing. I wish that happened a moment before I clicked heal on Rosa on herself to get rid of poison. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but swap to the cure staff and use a regular cure. That should be enough teamed up with Dance to get us back in solid shape. Oh my god. Now I need to throw armor on everything. Dancing, well known for being dependent on... Correct! As we all know. Dancing is very clearly... Yo, at its core, focused on what you can do with your mouth. Let's armor the whole team to help with the physical damage as much as possible. Okay. Dancing, keep dancing. Keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. Ooh. How much is this gonna do? Oh my god! Please. Please. Oh, shut the fuck up. Okay, cool. Whatever. That's such a bitch move. Throw a life on Rydia. You're gonna storm again? No, you're gonna Ray though. And that's uncomfortable. Gonna wait and see if you storm again. So I can immediately heal. Yep. Called it. This should get my HP good enough that I can survive. Oh shit. I'm low on MP. The Samba should at least get me good enough. Ah! 4 Fiends of the Elements. 4 Fiends of my nuts. How's that? Got him. Hell yeah. Greedy gained a level, Rosa gained a level, Edge gained a level, Edge gained a level, Cecil gained a level, Kane gained a level. Sweet.
Master Zemus! Once again!
No! We lost. Sweet. Cool. Now, in the menu, let me use the as much healing as I can real quick. Just to make sure we safely make it back to here. To heal. Cabin. Okay, we're gonna save. Go. Go. Oh, I need to change this situation. Cecil cannot use the Avenger. As strong as it is, as great as it is, he absolutely cannot be using the Avenger. Like, it will be a problem. Because the problem is I need to be able to target my attacks with specificity. Which also means Rydia is not great as a dancer here. My actual best bet would be to make her a Black Wizard. Have any brown? I don't know if I can use that. We'll see in a moment. I may just not have a good piece of headgear for her. Nope. I don't even have one she can use as Black Wizard at all. But it is what it is. But it allows her to cast Nuke, and otherwise allows her to cast like Lick 3 and shit like that on a single target, which is what's needed. So, but we have to take down the CPU. The reason why, it's the core of this giant, the CPU. Man, it's huge! We must destroy the defensive system first, otherwise all the damage will be repaired. So here's the problem. Basically, he's got the attacker node, the defender node. We're good, actually, for right now. No, we wanted to take out the top one. That's what it was. Damn it. I screwed up. I screwed up. No, we do want to take out the bottom one. It's going to deal some damage to us, but... Jesus, dog. Am I missing something? Why is it so... fucking strong? Let's go with Blitz, because it won't kill the top one. Which would be the main issue of worry. Aesthetically pleasing Daleks. I mean, you're not wrong. Please destroy it. Cool. Now we can focus in on the actual CPU. And the goal is just deal as much damage as possible, as fast as possible. I can throw a shuriken to help speed that up. Because I will buy more shuriken before heading to the moon. I don't think... Does nuke avoid reflect? I can't remember. I'm not gonna fuck around and find out, though. I'm gonna use Bluff, and that'll make it so that whenever... Because it will revive the, It will revive the dead defense node. And so if I just max out Rydia's magic power with Bluff before it does... Ow. Yeah, I don't remember this fight being this hard. I think he's done some... I think the Romhacker has made some fucking tweaks here. I'm not even opposed. This is cool. I like challenges, but... Here's the problem. Also, if you're wondering, well, why can't you just take out that defense, that attack node, so it's not pushing your shit in? Because one thing I can tell you about the CPU is that if you try and take out both nodes, it uses a move called Globe 199 and automatically kills 2 of your party members instantly. Then it will just revive the nodes again. So that is not actually the solution. Have to keep pouring in the damage and hope we can take it out. once it goes down, we're good. I don't think Nuke ignores Reflect is the problem. Like, that's ultimately my issue. Okay. I'll use an ether if I have to. But we will see if that is needed. Come on, man. Please die. Nice! Don't care for on the party. Wow! I didn't know you could do that on your own! Oh, fuck. Okay. Life him, and then blast that motherfucker out of the sky. With the benefit of bluff. Okay. Are you kidding me? I want the experience for everybody. That legitimately just happened. I'm screwed. I cannot believe that this happened. To be completely transparent with y'all. We gotta spend a round ethering to get back to where I can do shit. Here's the thing, I know Meteo doesn't get reflected. I also know Meteo is multi-target, so it doesn't actually benefit me to know that. Four. We drop a Cure 4, and then maybe if I shell? Maybe that'll help with the incoming damage level if I can get in a shell this next turn. Bluff again. So I have that at the ready. I need to be ready to bomb the fuck out of that attack node the moment the CPU is down. I'll try throwing up shells, see if that helps lessen the damage enough to, like, be manageable. Did nothing. Did literally nothing. Does it do, like, exactly 10% HP? Yes. Oh, that's why. Okay. Literally nothing I can do. Other than just take the hits and heal. Oh, hey. Bluff doubles the effectiveness of healing items, apparently. Good to know. It's actually genuinely handy. Definitely need to re-up Bluff. Like I said, I need to make sure that I'm ready to drop a nice lightning bolt to the face this time. I'm gonna throw another shuriken. Okay. Oh my god, this is so much. Please. Oh, nice. Ow. Ow. This is gonna come through. Another attack. Nope. Just trying to be ready. Trying to be fucking ready. Nope. Maybe? I know we're getting close. I know we're getting close. Come on, man. Cool. Burst it in. Yeah, baby! Cool beans. Ready gained a level, gained a level, Edge gained a level, Edge gained a level, Cecil gained a level, Cecil gained a level, Kane gained a level, Kane gained a level. Sweet. We did it! It stopped! You wretch! You ruined my plan. You shall pay for this. You! Get away! Don't you realize who you are? Stop it! Wake up! Thank you for following Beauty and the Beard Games. Appreciate you. How you doing? Beauty and the Beard Games. That's a heck of a name, especially to follow me. How you doing today? Is that... Do I know you? Why did I have all that hatred? Come to your senses. Do you remember your father's name? My father? His name is... Kluya? What? That means Cecil's brother? Gobez is my... You were controlled by Zemus telepathy. Your blood made it easier for him to use you. Man! I've been fighting my own brother. You are my brother? But it could have been me who was controlled by Zemus telepathy. But it was me. It means my soul was stained with evil for Zemus to use. Where are you going? I'll settle this all myself. Wait. Zemus is a lunar. He belongs to my race. I'll come with you. Goodbye, Cecil. Are you gonna just let him go like this? He may lose his life. Isn't he your big brother? Brother. Right! It's collapsing! We must get out! Cecil! What's the matter? But where's the way out? This way! Oh, this way! Kane! You can't trick us anymore! Talk later! We must hurry! Hurry up! At last I was able to regain consciousness, and I'm ready to pay the consequences. Yeah! Who do you think reactivated the Giant of Babel? Hold on one second. No. 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 No! He's trying to touch something he's not allowed to. No! Rosa. Golbez was also under the control. It's not Kane's fault. No! That's not yours. Stop. Golbez, too? Golbez was Cecil's brother. A Lunarian called Zemus controlled Golbez from the moon. Stop. So Golbez went to the moon with Fusoya to defeat Zemus. Golbez, Cecil's brother? Then I must pay back my debts to Zemus. Hope he doesn't get hypnotized again. If that happens again, go ahead and get rid of me. Then I'm coming. I feel like defeating Zemus with my blade. Edge, let's go. I will go to the moon. Cecil, Rosa and Rydia will get off here. The rest of us will go to the moon. It's too risky. There's no guarantee of safe return this time. Cecil? What? Come on, get off the big whale. This is a very stupid plot hook, by the way. Now, Rydia, you be a good girl and stay home. Think it's sweet of you to say that, hotshot? Because then they go to the moon and it immediately resolves. So long, Rydia. Cecil. Let's go, Kane. Edge. Also, did they just, like, hang on right outside the door while it went to the fucking moon? Ready? Rosa! Get out of my way. No! I won't unless you take me with you. Don't be silly. I don't care how dangerous it will be. I don't care as long as I can be with you. Rosa, take her, Cecil. Come on, man! Okay, Rosa. Whatever happens, I'll protect you. We did it! Rydia! Didn't I say we're all fighting for a common cause? Besides, I'm the only caller you have. Rydia, you're right. Let's fight for our common cause. Cool. All right. I'm going to save here. I'm actually going to cut off here because, again, I have things I have to do tonight, and I'm not going to have enough time to get through the Lunar Ruins. Plus, I would like to see if maybe I can take on that extra challenge now, figure out something for that boss in Mount Ordeals, things like that. So, I will be back with this probably Monday afternoon. As I said, this Friday, May 8th, starting at 11 a.m., and then for an indeterminate amount of time, I'm doing a combo anniversary / my birthday subathon. Anything given between now and Saturday through any form of giving, Ko-fi, subs here, tip, whatever, we'll add to the timer, and I will give all the information further for that tonight and tomorrow. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Until next time. I'll catch you later, fam.